unconscious bias against women. So I'm sure you must have felt that this is not just something which is just come out of nowhere. It's an upbringing process.
See, it's not unconscious bias on women by men only. It is from both genders. So when a child is born, we start having biases already. We groom different gender children differently. The onus is on both mother and father, although in Indian society I have seen the fathers have a much lesser role to play in the child's values and the upbringing. Traditionally, mothers are the only ones who are, giving their complete time and, for the bringing of the child. Now, this is a fault from mothers also. Now, what they do is they bring up the girl child differently and the boy child differently. So, and also, like in our media and everywhere, we have such a bias where a girl has to be like all pink dolls and pink things. Like there was a video on Facebook I had seen, there's a kid, very small girl kid, who's like, why everything is pink? I don't like that color. I like blue. I like purple. I don't like
and even if I wear a pink shirt to office, people will
look at you. So that is one, and the other thing is, in our books, you see this, in our ads, there is always the mother who's doing the bartan, who's cleaning and washing clothes and everything. Now, similarly, books, our fairy tales, there's always a damsel in distress who needs a knight in shining armor to come and rescue her, and then her redemption happens by way of marriage. As if like single women can't do anything great in this world, or unless you settle down, you're not good for anything else, or you're not great. So for that reason, I think there was this great book I saw my niece reading. Thanks to my sister for introducing that to my niece. This was called Bedtime Stories for Rebel Girls. So I think it's one of the bestsellers today.
Yeah.
I wish all the girls, even girls in our primary schools, even all strata, girls will get to read those kind of books.
Okay, so this is for the girls who are listening to Reshma. There's a book which she recommends, Bedtime Stories for Rebel Girls.
Yes.
But wouldn't they be then branded as rebels instead of just girls?
It's good to be a rebel, but these are good rebels because there's stories about Amelia Earhart and many other girls like Kalpana Chawla. So these are good rebel girls.
Yeah, I mean, go out of your boundaries and do the offbeat things and take the challenges in life.
Yeah, you can always look up at the female role models. There are so many today.
I play a game in my training, and some very very senior management sometimes. And this is to all the trainers. Just kind of play this game when you are doing your training next. I tell them, I give them about 20 seconds, and I tell them write names of leaders. And from past or from the present, living, dead, anybody, and 95% of the people, they end up writing the names of leaders who are men. Very few people. And when I asked them, I said, why didn't you even mention anybody who's a lady? And they start thinking, it's not that they don't know this, but it doesn't come into their minds. So it's again kind of a subconscious thing.